temple, you need money. You put money in the hundi box. You to buy laddus, you pay money. To get archana, you pay money, and you give offerings. You give like milk, water, and all that. And I think that's a bit irrational, because you're wasting so much. Where if you're a true spiritual Hindu, you could use that for the betterment of the world instead of just stuff like that.
You see, this young man has already answered his own question. The important thing is this. We agree the temples are a very important place, social, for gathering, for kind of focusing on higher principles, like arranging this kind of sessions, so they fulfill a function for society. That's the good part. But not only this temple, in temples in India have become purely commercial. You don't know how bad they are. If you are rich in India, you want to go to the Garbhagriha, the inner shrine. If you are ordinary, devout person, I love God, you'll be in a queue for 3 hours in the hot sun. But if you come from UK, and of course you got your pound and your euro note and you wave it in front of the pujari, you say, oh, come here, go right in the inner shrine, like that. This is called corruption. So we have become highly corrupt. Look, I'll tell you, I'll make you shudder. Religion should be the thing that should make you less corrupt, make you more humane. To the contrary, in India today, religions are the place for corruption. The most corrupted places are religions in India. All these gurus springing up from nowhere, you know they've got nothing, they have no depth. They're waffling, and they're creating some kind of hype. And people follow, they're gullible Hindus, yes, he must be guru, there are so many 1,000 people there beating drums, must be guru. And they are not after spirituality, their interest is strictly money. They want to take your money. And the poor, gullible, guileless Hindus, devout Hindus with their folded hands are giving away the little savings. And I feel terrible. I shudder to go to India. Because when I see all this nonsense taking place in the name of religion, it makes me shudder. Mostly in the UK, I'll be very honest, most of the temples are reasonably sober. Mostly, in fact, you'll be surprised, many of the temples are run by some families who are donating all life savings to run the temple. But then suppose you want to help the temple to have the upkeep of the temple, you need some money somewhere. Who's going to pay for all the repairs I've said? Look, it's leaking here. So somehow they have to collect. So they'll use some excuse saying, oh, this is this and for this. Let it be. See, this is if you like part of the price we pay for living in a world that requires